2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-1.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Left side. Throw goes to third, and the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely.
Well, that's his 3rd hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Digging in once again, Johnny Bench. A hit in 2 tries so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Guerrero over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-2 Cincy. Here's Bryce Harper now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. Now here it comes. And that misses. 1-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready on 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Into the box, Andres Galarraga in the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Tapped down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners off for second. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Andre Dawson.
Ready once again, Andre Dawson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
In tight with the sinker. Ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. Still a 3-2 ball game. Ready for another chance. Number 28. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Fielder, number 28.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. On its way is pitch number 75. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the previous play is under video
Okay,
review.
we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Digging in to try it again, Tony Perez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Drops in. A strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Chopper foul. 1 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 1-2. Popped high in the air. Galarraga is there for it. But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Left fielder, Paul O'Neill.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul O'Neill. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Changeup called strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least 1 more batter.
Designated hitter, Eric Davis.
Stepping in now, Eric Davis, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Range Moves over, and that ends the inning. Reds leave one. They're up 3-2. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Please. Reds now leading this one as we start the 7th. And before 49. We commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Number 49 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. O'Neill on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Joe Cronin.
Digging in once again, Joe Cronin. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Into the box now, Tim Raines, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
Into the box now, Ryan Zimmerman. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Center fielder number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Number 50 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 50.
Vladimir Guerrero will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Cincinnati bullpen does its job. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Reds 3 and the Nationals 2. Now batting, Barry Larkin. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
In now, number 0. As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a changeup right down the middle. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Harper. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 8.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Joe Morgan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Nationals 2. Striding in once again, Andres Galarraga. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Line toward right center, and that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Now at the plate, Andre Dawson. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Well, that's back-to-back singles and first and third. So right here, you got a pitch to get a strikeout, and then the next hitter, hopefully you get a double play and you can get out of it. But right here, you got a pitch to get the strikeout to set up a chance to get out of this.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-0 count. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw will be in time for the first out, but meanwhile that tying run has come in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Boy, as a hitter, he's really put himself in a bad spot right there, chasing that ball out of the zone 1-1. You're telling the pitcher now, I'm not seeing the strikes at all. They'll probably try to get him to chase again.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Cronin. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Here comes the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. This ball will be chopped foul. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
Well, that's three foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
This is a great battle on both sides. He's throwing strikes and he's fouling balls off. What's going to give?
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Into the box, Tim Raines, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made two tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Washington leads this one 4-3. Stepping into the box, Joey Votto. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Harper, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Ready for another shot now. Johnny Bench. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that misses for ball one.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Cincinnati's Fountain Square scene there as we welcome you back to the broadcast on MLB Network. Jeff Brantley enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So striding forward now, Bryce Harper, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready on 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Oh, I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Underhanded flip. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Stepping up to the plate, Andres Galarraga. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 0-1 on its way. Scorched to third, and this one zips right on past him as he can't knock it down.
Matt, it looked like he didn't want any part of that ball. I know it was hit hard, but come on, man, at least knock it down. Body up, man up. Let's go.
Dawson.
Into the box now, Andre Dawson, as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Nats leave a pair, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3.
Your
Jeff
attention, please.
Reardon comes
Now
on looking for a
Washington,
save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Jeff
Now at the
Reardon.
plate, Tony Perez. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Leading up the bottom of the 9th inning.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, left fielder.
So stepping in,
O'Neill.
Paul O'Neill. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now another 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Cronin on to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Eric Davis.
Ernie Lombardi will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Ernie Lombardi.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And that misses 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring training, so we'll just have to wait and see what these guys look like then.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Washington Nationals slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Steve Rogers notches. From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac, and Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Cincinnati Reds.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, this is a tough lineup right here. A bunch of young bloods, youngsters coming right at you. They're aggressive. They're excited to be there. And I think they have the advantage because you haven't seen them before as the pitcher. And I know they haven't seen you either. But, man, they're coming out of the chute. First pitch fastball, they'll probably swing.
Frank Hahn gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Harold, any thoughts? Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, Washington, and it's coming up next.
Baseman, number 7.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Well, the key to any pitcher, and particularly this guy, is being able to put guys away. And now, why do I say that? You got 2 balls he fouled off previously, and then he gets a single. If he can't put guys away, this is going to be a short outing.
Runner goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw.
He's good.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key here, Matt, is clearly execute. They got to catch the ball, and if you get an opportunity to hit and run, you got to do that on the offensive side. This is the type of team that has to generate and make their own things happen in order to force mistakes on the other team.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, I mean, to me, Washington's thought about as a pitcher's umpire. I mean, it's hard for me as a hitter to hit a ball down your knees. He loves to call the low zone, maybe even below the hollow of the knee. That's tough to hit. Pitchers love it, though.
Now at the plate, Andres Galarraga. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Weak chopper up the line. A barehanded pickup in time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power, and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Walter Johnson gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's having an exceptional season. He's able to put together a solid year, an ERA in the low 2s. He's been around the plate. He's pitching deep in games. So I expect to see another dominating performance from him with his team in the game and him maybe walking out of here with another W. Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
In now, Joe Morgan pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Dawson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. What's the key to a home victory, Harold?
Well, Matt, don't let any player ever tell you they're not paying attention to the wind, because you are. So when you get in the batter's box and you know that wind is blowing in, you really focus on, I got to hit a line drive. I got to keep that ball on the ground, because you know if you hit your best ball and it's into a tough wind blowing in, it's getting knocked down and it's falling into somebody's glove. So you focus on line drive to be successful.
Into the box now, number 28. And he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple. Still no score. Here's Bryce Harper now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Hot shot to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
From the stretch, Andre Dawson swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. They look for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the right field line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Joe Cronin. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now, that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Tim Wallace.
Standing in now, Tim Wallace. And this one's in the dirt. Runner at first here, one man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely.
The batter, number
Digging
7.
in for his second at-bat, Trey Turner. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors. And stepping in, Tony Perez. And it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And no call on the screwball there, so the count moves to 1-2 now. Ring him up on the screwball, and that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Paul O'Neill, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Rice is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Designated hitter.
Stepping up now, Eric Davis. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Coming to the plate now, Barry Larkin. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Galarraga is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sam Rice. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Toward the alley in left center, that's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just got a piece up the line, but it's foul. Strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. Ready for another chance? Andres Galarraga. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Fouled straight back. Nobody out, runner on first. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Standing in, Bryce Harper. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
Runner going a second time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Running yet again for second. Again, he sends it out of play. Another full count pitch home. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Andre Dawson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate, and they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Gary Carter.
Into the box, Gary Carter, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 5-0 lead. And it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him.
The batter, number 4.
Riding in once again, Joe Cronin. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the belt, the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begun to heat up down there. The 0-2 home. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 5 and the Reds nothing. Now at the plate, number 0. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Joe Morgan.
Stepping in now, Joe Morgan. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that is off the wall in right field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
In now, Joey Votto, as he'll take a look at ball one. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think that what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ball one. Second and third here, one man out. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with two runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Drilled to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 28.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Number 28 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Second and third, two away. And he's down on strikes, so they get two men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Reds strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now batting, Tim Wallace. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Trey
The
Turner.
speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22.
Digging in and looking for more.
Rice.
Sam Rice. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitters, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate, relocate, or maybe reach back for a little extra, but man, they're all over him right now.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Nationals gone in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in, Tony Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Nationals have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Ready with the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 44.
Now in the box, Eric Davis. In there, strike 1. The 0-1. A little bouncer. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. As Reds are down in order, they can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Leading off for Washington, right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Andres Galarraga. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing. That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 2-2 one more time. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Settling in now, Barry Larkin. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The batter, number 8.
Standing in, Joe Morgan. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Man, you got the guy 0-2. How frustrating can you be to leave the ball out over the plate, and he ends up getting a base hit.
Digging in once again, Joey Votto.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Johnson has got it, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jim Merritt takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Leading off for the Nationals, center fielder number 10, Andre Dawson.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-2 pitch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Bench has it, and he makes the throw to first. Dawson is retired, and there's one away. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such...
Oh, what a stop at first. Touché, sir.
The batter, number 4.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Standing in now, Joe Cronin, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And now a pitch on the way. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready once again, Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another 2-2 offering. Ring him up on the screwball, and that's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Striding in once again, number 28. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Dawson is there. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tony Perez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Here it comes. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Ready for another chance. Paul O'Neill. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him.
And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. One left for Cincinnati. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Tim Wallace. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Hard hit ball to second. Morgan fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Nationals, second baseman, Trey Turner.
Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Masterful job of changing eye levels. A fastball up and in, and then a curveball down and away. It's got him in a little bit of a rocking chair situation. I'm curious what he'll throw here.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box now, Sam Rice. Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. O'Neill has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready for another shot now, Eric Davis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The 0-1 hit sharply on the ground to the left, and he's retired here, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Barry Larkin. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Barry Larkin becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Number 0 stands in as he looks at a called strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Galarraga near the first base bag. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. Washington leads this one 5-0. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Vladimir Guerrero.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. This is in the air out to right. Under it is the right fielder. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now in the box, Andre Dawson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Dawson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Morgan. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals able. Digging in, Joe Morgan. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he pops it up back behind second base. Turner is there for it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Joey Votto. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far. He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That ball's off the plate. He pulls his hands in and gets the base hit to the outfield. And the only way you hit that inside pitch is if you're looking for it. Look at the screen right here. That ball's not even in the zone. He had to be looking inside to hit that ball.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And now out of his stance is the home plate umpire Clyde Washington, as a balk has been called here. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Hit softly on the ground to first. Galarraga charging in on it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting,
Number 28 stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Men on third with 2 down. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Carter is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Reds leave 1. The genius of water, as it's known, just blocks from us here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Bouncer down the line. Perez charging this one. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 4.
In now, Joe Cronin.
Joe Cronin.
Into the windup and the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. 1 out, nobody on. hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Tim Wallace.
So digging in now, Tim Wallace. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit.
First pitch breaking ball. He was sitting on that the whole time, looking for it the whole way. You don't hit it that hard on first pitch if you're not.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground up the middle. And behind the back, he gets his man at second to retire the side. Wow. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in and looking for more, Tony Perez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard to short. Cronin takes it in. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Paul O'Neill. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Strike 3 called. Nasty screwball there for out number 2.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will make the catch to wrap this one up, and the Nationals have taken the first 3 games in this 4-game set. They'll look to sweep tomorrow as the ball game is over. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Walter Johnson notches his 3rd win of the year. So that just about does it. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Reds since 2003, Great American Ballpark. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. HR, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road? Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see
Leading
next.
off for the Nationals, second baseman, Trey Turner.
This one's down to third. Perez ranges to his left. No problem here. One away. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tim Raines. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Larkin up the middle. Throw on to first. Two gone.
Batting third, right fielder.
Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. And a neck-high fastball that time. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now.
Batting
the buck
fourth,
stops here.
First baseman, Andres Galarraga.
Into the box now, Andres Galarraga, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Guerrero rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Nationals on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up, and Washington has the early 1-0 lead. Stepping in, number 0. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Reds, center fielder, number 0.
Now one hit near the first baseline, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. HR, these Nationals, as they take the field here today, and they've been playing well these past few ball games. They come in winners of 3 straight.
Yeah, man. I mean, this has been a heck of a series already. They won the first 3 games. You can get lazy, rest some guys, but man, you go for the juggler. If you can sweep somebody in their territory on 4 straight games, that's a nice run.
Here's a high pop-up. Scherzer is there for it, but it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play, and that's the second out of the inning.
First baseman.
Into the box now, Joey Votto. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll move to settling in now, Andre Dawson. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double.
Well, pitching is all about offsetting the hitter. They try to go fastball up, off-speed pitch down. Except the batter did a nice job of recognizing the off-speed pitch and getting it for a base hit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Gary Carter stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. No one out with a runner at second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's safe.
Batting 8.
Digging in now, Tim Wallace. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Nationals are out in front here. Standing in, Johnny Bench. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release. and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Guerrero moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Number 28 is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Well, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. To his left, Cronin. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Stepping into the box, Tony Perez. He's hit the ground running right out of spring training. Entering this one with a batting average over 300.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to short. One there. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. None left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Crossing the Ohio from Kentucky into Cincinnati there as we're set for the top of the 3rd in this one. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Trey Turner.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Hit to short. Larkin is right there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. In now, Tim Raines, and this one's in the dirt.
0-1.
Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Ball's there, and he is out at third.
Now batting, right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero. First pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals go quietly, but they're up 1-0. At the plate, Paul O'Neill. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Left fielder, Paul O'Neill.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box, Eric Davis, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Comes set with the 0-1, and there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he just misses with a curveball. Runners on first with 1 down. Squared that one up just a little late. Too high, ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Stepping in now, number 0, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Guerrero going back on it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Morgan. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Scherzer gets the sign. First pitch on the way. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Guerrero racing back. Gone!
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Number 19.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Into the box now, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a line drive, but foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. Reds out in front, 3-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Leading off for
Andres
Washington,
Galarraga. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter, Bryce.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Nats have cut it to 1. It's a 3-2 score.
Center fielder number 10.
Standing in now, Andre Dawson. As he rips it on the ground to second. Gets dirty and gloves it. How about that?
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at bat. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Nationals do get a run on the Bryce Harper home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Nationals 2. Striding in once again, Johnny Bench. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
The batter, number
ready with
28.
the first pitch. Here it comes. Number 28 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Tony Perez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ready for another chance? Tim Wallace. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tim
into the
Wallace.
windup and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
The pitch. Drilled on the ground to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded.
Shortstop.
Don't overlook him.
Joe Cronin.
In now, Joe Cronin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Tim Raines, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a liner. Foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. Reds lead this one 3-2. So striding forward now, Paul O'Neill. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there at the letters 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Barry Larkin stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, a little 2-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Stepping up to the plate, number 0. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And that one right down Main Street. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Reds leave 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Guerrero.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in once again, Andres Galarraga. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's Bryce Harper now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Center fielder.
Ready once again, Andre Dawson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a snap move over to first. And the runner back easily. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Number 49 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to short. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. Throw into third will not be in time. And it's a 2-run double.
Well, you scrap and you fight. You try to get back in it. You're down one. You're in the middle innings, and you come up with a big 2 RBI base hit. Now let's see if they continue to add on and maybe pull away in this game.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Four runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Once again, a 3-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the second run will score as they open things up a bit now. 6-3. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Nationals lead it 6-3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way is pitch number 75. Ripped down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, third baseman did everything he could on that ball. That ball was just scorched right past him. He laid out, got dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. Just couldn't come up with it.
Joey Votto is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Ready for another chance? Johnny Bench. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Right there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Guerrero is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, number
Digging
28.
in to try it again. Number 28. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Heading out toward shallow right. Guerrero is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. Can't cut into that 6th. Ready for another shot now. Trey Turner. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Turner.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. A windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Tim Raines. Here comes the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Hit on the ground out to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero. From the stretch. Runner goes for second. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready now, Andres Galarraga.
Andres Galarraga.
First offering on its way. Runner breaks for third. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nationals leave one. They still lead it 6-3. In now, Tony Perez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Paul O'Neill.
Fouled back. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is taken in for the 2nd out.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Stepping in, Eric Davis. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Down the third baseline. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this one.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds are down in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Number 50 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 50.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
The designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 on the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Into the box, Andre Dawson. Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it to the dirt and turn one over for you.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. Visiting Nationals holding the lead here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Gary Carter comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Votto is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Tim Wallace.
So coming to the plate, Tim Wallace. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One 0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Now to the plate, Barry Larkin. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
So digging in now, number 0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. The pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 1 out, nobody on. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Morgan. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go to Jeff Brantley. Enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Joe Cronin is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Trey Turner.
Settling in now, Trey Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The left fielder,
at the
number
plate,
30,
Tim Raines. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. The 0-1 on its way. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses 1-2.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got a 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work. Throw one in the dirt. Throw one high. Make him chase it, and you got a chance to strand those runners on base.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Another 2-2 offering. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 7-3 ball game. Stepping up now, Vladimir Guerrero. Grounded weakly toward third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double play. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance coming. Digging in now, Joey Votto. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Joey Votto is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Johnny Bench stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Swings through the slider there.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Number 28 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard to third. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Third baseman, number 24.
So striding forward now, Tony Perez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there.
Paul O'Neill.
Randy Myers takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Paul O'Neill is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Reds are down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Nats